Well, welcome, Sagittarius. I'm Karen, this Veronica's Dreams Coaching and Tarot. This reading is a collective reading for love, romantic or romance, for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, beginning in April through the beginning of May. I don't like to go too far out because things change and we change. So keep in mind, though, this is a collective reading. I'm going to take a look at current situation and the energies around that situation. Um, Sometimes it shows love coming in, and sometimes, well, I'm going to use the light Seer today. Hope you all are well. Please remember to hit the like button and subscribe if this, definitely if it resonates with you. Much appreciated. And let's get started here. One more shuffle and I'll cut the cards. Okay, let's do this. Okay, current situation for our Sagittarius. Nine of Pentacles, past influence. Five of Wands, present influence. Hangman. I've got something right behind me, so I'm kind of having to, and I'm standing up anyway, kind of rearranging things. What you don't, or I'm sorry, negative energies here. Oops, sorry about that. Let me turn that down. Hey, sorry about that. So then positive energies. Devil. Devil made me do it. Okay, what we don't see. Emperor, what to look for. King of Wands. I feel like the King of Wands is good because that's fire energy. So there might be something coming in. Okay. Unexpected. Throw this over here. Seven of Cups. Challenge. Ace of Cups. Sorry, got hair in my eyes. Future influence. Lovers. Outcome. Queen of Wands. This is really nice. And where does this lead after that? Okay. Advice. Five of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck is Eight of Pentacles. So I feel like, with the Eight of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles in the current situation, Eight of Pentacles being at the bottom of the deck, I feel like I feel like right now you're in kind of a mode of independence. And I feel like you've worked really hard for something that you have now gotten. So whether it's a promotion at a job or whether it's just stability, or maybe you're single and you just moved, or bought a new home, or something very big, because it took a lot of work to get there. And I feel like you're in it, but this happened alone. This is not about a relationship, your current situation. It's about you, the work you've put in, what you've done to get to where you are today, right now. The Five of Wands is in the past influence. I feel like you've been conflicted about how much energy to put into this, and I feel like it's more probably career. It'll be different for everybody, but I'm going to use that as my general, that you've put that energy in, and you've been conflicted about that, because I do feel like you also want someone in your life. I don't feel like there is someone right now. I do feel like someone's coming in, but I feel like that's been an issue in the past, is that you're like, okay, I've put all of this energy into myself, but I do want to have someone in my life, which I do feel like the present influence is the Hangman, and that's where you're at now. This energy is involved about you trying to look at things differently, from a different perspective. You're trying to get a whole different look at things. And I feel like that energy is what is really driving you right now. And I feel like that's probably why you're watching. It's not more about will love happen. but what do I really need to do next? I do want love, right? It's kind of like that kind of feeling, because I do feel like for any of the fire signs, independence is really important. And getting our way is also really important, because I'm a fire sign too. But I feel like that, you are really contemplating things. And by looking at things differently, I think is a great idea, because it's giving you different alternatives on what to do next, how to handle this. Um, I say that I don't feel like there's someone in your life right now, but I feel like there's not like anything significant. There may be someone in the background. Um, the negative thing is strength. And this really isn't negative, but it can be if you're looking for love in certain ways. So think of it this way, like when we're really strong willed and we're very strong people and we have strong ideas and we have we have goals, it can sometimes get in the way. Again, this is why you're conflicted though. This is where the Five of Wands also comes in, is that you're strong willed right now and you have a lot of strength. So when you're kind of waiting for, someone to come in, or waiting what to do with love, or even contemplating it, there's a feeling to me like you might be slightly standoffish, and not necessarily in a mean or negative way. It's just you don't want someone to come in also and take what you've earned. That's the feeling I'm getting. And whatever that earning is, whether it's literally money, your career, or just self-respect and what you've done for yourself, you don't want someone ruining that. That's the feeling I'm getting. The devil is in the positive, and it's odd to me that the strength is negative and the devil's positive. But here's the thing: is sometimes we need, I feel like this energy, and it's probably slightly physical love related, sexually related. I feel like that you are like stuck on wanting some physical attention. But I get the feeling too, you don't want just a flight by night thing. You want real physical attention. I think you're really stuck on that right now. It's positive because that's, if you're looking for love, that's what's going to move you forward. The devil is not always a positive sign, but to me, the devil can be, to me, the devil also has a place. It wouldn't be in the tarot if it didn't. And it has a place in the respect that sometimes we need to reach for our private love. It's just, I think it is. I think it's important. And it's that more sensual side of us that it's not a bad thing. So I want you to take that out of your mind. But I'm trying to put this without being too, I guess I have adults, but the sensual side of us that's private. I'll just put it that way. And I think it's really important to you right now, and you're really stuck on that. And it's a positive energy because it is going to move you forward, and I'll leave it like that. Because I'll start embarrassing myself. What you don't see is the Emperor. I feel like there's definitely someone out there, and I think the Emperor and the King of Wands are the same thing. And I feel like that energy is the same energy. It's male or female, it doesn't matter. I'm getting overall feeling male, only because I am, but that may be for someone very specific watching, because sometimes that energy flows through. Like, I know that someone needs to really hear this, but it doesn't have to be gender specific at all. I do feel like it's the same energy. So what you don't see, there's someone in the background right now. And I feel like what to look for is look for that energy of that person that brings fire into your life, basically. Excitement and passion. Because that's what you're looking for with that devil card. I believe that. And I feel like it's there. You need to look for it because you don't see it yet. And you might not see it because your eyes aren't open to it. And I think that that hangman energy right now is super important. By taking a look at things from a different perspective and stepping back and really, looking at things differently, you're really going to, it's really going to help you move forward. Because I feel like, too, is that right now you may feel like this devil energy is almost like a bad thing for you, and it's not necessarily. It's how you handle that's positive or negative, but I do feel like there's someone definitely in the background. So this is what you don't see. This is what to look for. Look for this person. They're going to be a in charge type person. They're going to have that fire energy that you have. They're going to be passionate. They're going to be excited, and it feels exciting. Like I'm getting kind of wound up. I'm bouncing and moving my table around and everything. So, yeah, I think it's really good. Very positive energy. The Seven of Cups is in the what's unexpected. So I feel like you're going to be faced with some choices here on what to make. And I don't think there's a bunch of choices on a bunch of different people, although it could be. I'm getting the overall feeling on what do you want to do next? Do you want to embrace this person when they come in? Do you really, how much of yourself do you really want? Those type of choices. I feel like you're going to be going through choices of your own on how to really handle this, but there is definitely someone here. um Ace of Cups is the challenge. I'm going to go right back to your Nine of Pentacles. The challenge is how much do you want to give? Again, it is to me that the Ace of Cups is definitely about love. Not just about the passion, not just about the energy. It's about becoming very close with somebody. And that's a challenge for you right now. But I feel like it comes from that Eight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, Nine of Pentacles. You've been really working hard on whether it's your career or yourself or your home or something that's been very personal to you alone, Nine of Pentacles. And now you're being asked, how I want a person, but I don't know if I can really, how much I can really give to that person. And that's a challenge. It's not insurmountable. It's a bump, and it's how you want to handle that bump, because this is a big bump, in the respect that it's when we decide that we want love. That's a very selfless act. It can be selfish too, I guess, but in a sense, once you have given love, you have to be, you know what I'm saying? And right now you're in a position of Nine of Pentacles where you're very alone and you're very independent and and not alone in a lonely way. You may be, I don't know, but that's not what this is. It's about independence. You've done it on your own, and now you're going to share that. How's that work? So there's that energy. So your future influence is lover. So I do feel like there's someone coming in. And I do feel like it's this King of Wands, Emperor energy. So there is someone coming in, and this energy is going to definitely be in your near future. You're going to feel, you're going to have dates, or you're going to have a coming together, or you're going to have something where you meet this person and it feels good. Now, the lovers, even though it says lovers, it can be literally just physical love. It could be love. It can be any of those things. It can be any kind of partnership. So what happens from here on is not really, necessarily whether you hold on to this or not. But I feel like because of where the cards lead, that your mind totally opens up. I mean, I just get this feeling that you're going to become like a younger version of you in the respect of your attitude and how you handle the situation, because the Queen of Wands is where does this lead? So this is supposedly, well, this is the initial outcome. this tells me that it goes perfect with the King of Wands. So I do feel like you're going to develop a relationship, and it's going to make you feel very excited. And it's going to bring a lot of passion and excitement into your life, into your world. And it feels very good, which I'm excited about because basically it leads to the Fool. And that is you being at a point where you can finally just, I'm doing it, and it feels good because you've been so independent. So this truly does feel like a leap of faith in all of the right ways, where you're like, okay, I've done this and this and this. Well, I'm gonna go for it. I'm giving myself to this person to, get to know and develop a relationship with, and you take that leap of faith because I feel like it's a pretty passionate relationship from what the cards are saying between the Devil, King of Wands, Queen of Wands, lovers. It feels very passionate to me, but again, you're still going to be dealing with that challenge of the Ace of Cups. The passion feels really good and you're going to take the leap of faith, but keep in mind, and I think this is important, that Ace of Cups can always get in your way or not. But at some point, it's here in the reading to remind you that you may have to make a decision on whether you want to move forward with love intent or just passion. And either way is good, as long as it's good for you, right? So 5 of Pentacles is in your advice for this month, for this situation. I'm going to say it. Don't sulk. You are an independent person from these cards. Between the 8 of Pentacles and the 9 of Pentacles, I'm telling you, you've got what it takes. The 5 of Pentacles is don't sit in a position of looking at just where you're at. Open up your eyes, bring your head up, and see all the places you can go. Because I feel like there will be a part of you that's going to be very apprehensive about, you want a relationship, but you're still apprehensive about it. And it could be from being in pain from the past, like all kinds of things, because we're all different. So I don't want to get into that too much because it is collective. But know that this is a reminder. So to me, the 5 of Pentacles, right, in different cards, but they're not looking at like the light in the church window. They're only looking at where they want to go. And again, they're not asking for help, even though they may need help. But to me, when it comes up as advice, it's a reminder. Look at the things around you. It's like, get the perspective, have a bigger perspective of what's around you. Take the tunnel vision off, because maybe this person isn't going to hurt you. Maybe this person will really be good for you, even if something happens down the line where you get hurt, because we all can get hurt. But honestly, if we don't take the chance, we'll never know. And being hurt is part of our growth, because we learn about ourselves mostly, which is important. And so this is a reminder, you can't focus on that. You can't. If you really want something, focus on the bigger picture and look at all of the things. So there you have it, Sagittarius. I hope you enjoyed this. It was a really good reading. It's up to you, though. It's going to be up to you. But keep an eye out there for that fire, because there's some fire coming on. So anyway, I hope you liked it. I'll leave it there. Thank you. Take care. Have a beautiful, beautiful day, beautiful month. Thank you.